What's it up, baby? Y'all already know it is the big boss, how boss dog can't poke through the door. Get a talk this boxing. So I just got through watching Brian Custer Last Stand podcast. Teofimo Lopez was a guest on there. I gotta say, Brian Custer, man, is the best interviewer like I've seen, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack because this man asks good questions. He know how to answer questions without making the fighter get their feelings and get butt hurt and all that. You know, a lot of these boys, some of these boys be emotional, you know. But he interviewed Teofimo Lopez, and just want to talk about some things that Teofimo Lopez said. Teofimo, of course, is at 140 pounds. He was supposed to fight Jose Pedraza, but I think Jose Pedraza pulled out, so he's finna fight somebody else. They talked about, you know, potential opponents for Teofimo after, you know, this matchup. You know, Teofimo's supposed to fight December 10th and in Madison Square Garden in New York. And they talked about some potential matchups for him after this fight, you know. Say he might want the Josh Taylor fight, which would be a good fight. I think Teofimo, you know, with his style, his awkwardness, he does have power. You know, that'd be a good fight. You know what I mean? I would like it. Although I think Josh Taylor will win. I just think Josh Taylor got more in his arsenal than Teofimo. Also, Teofimo said he'll fight Devin Haney for free, which is cap. You know what I mean? Y'all remember, you know, Teofimo, you know, said he wants $10 million to fight Devin Haney. You know, I just find it weird how, like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. When Teofimo had all them belts, he was doing all this talking and he was saying all this stuff. And now that he don't have the belts, he's humble. You know what I mean? Like, he was saying some crazy stuff when he had them belts. You know what I mean? And, you know, he's been humbled now since he got that loss. And, you know, I think that he see now that, like, that's how he needs to be. You know what I mean? Because that boy used to be tripping. That boy used to be saying all type of crazy, foolish, him and his dad. You know? I think he takes another loss at 140. Not gonna lie to you. You know, 140 is, you know, I won't say a loaded division, but there's some guys down there, man, like, you guys are paid up, who just lost to Prograis, who's a tough matchup for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You still got Josh Taylor. Don't know how long he's going to stay at 147, but you still got him there. You know, you got Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's some good matchups there, you know. And I just, you know, don't see Teofimo coming out of 140 unscathed. You know, Devin Haney might move into 140. So that's going to change the landscape of everything, too. You know what I mean? But, you know, I just wanted to throw that little nugget in there. Like, man, you know, he talking about he'll fight Devin for free. And, you know, because Brian Custer asked him, like, hey, you know, Big Brian Custer, I forgot how he asked the question. You know, probably should have wrote it down. But he asked a question about, you know, basically fighting Devin, you know. And, you know, that's what Teofimo went into, you know, if Devin really wanted to fight, you know, back then, he could have pushed for the fight. He never did, you know, which is cap. You know, he wanted $10 million to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So, you know, stuff like that, you know, I question Teofimo, but for the most part, it was a good interview, you know. You know, he commented on L. Spencer Terence Crawford. And I feel like he spoke too soon. You know what I mean? Or spoke ignorantly about the issue. And the reason why I say that is because he started talking about, you know, he think the fight is not being made because of percentages, in which that's part of the reason, but that's not the sole reason. The fight didn't get made because Terence Crawford don't want to fight Errol Spence. That's just what it is. He don't want to fight Errol because he don't want Errol Spence to get successful off his name. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? There's no other way to put it, slice it, or dice it. You know what I'm saying? He does not want Errol Spence to beat him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And he know Errol Spence is a problem. He know Errol Spence's work rate gonna be a problem. It's a matchup nightmare for Bud. You know what I mean? So he see all that stuff. So he like, man, hell nah, I ain't finna let this boy get some shine off my name. So I just think Teofimo, him talking, you know, making it seem like his, you know, ego's the only person that got ego is Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? Errol Spence is like, let's fight. You know, and I think that. You know what I mean? I think that Terence Crawford should fight Errol. That's my opinion. You know, you did all that talking, so, you know, it's no excuse. You know, but I think Teofimo spoke ignorantly, you know. But overall, you know, I like this version of Teofimo. He says, his dad says he's going to become undisputed at 140. I don't think so. You know, we'll see. I'm going to post a link in the description. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the interview, what y'all like about what Teofimo said, what you didn't like. You know, some that I didn't cover, you know, let me know. We'll talk about it. Let's go.